Hi, my dear students. Today's our lesson theme is just a job. It's a very interesting theme, by the way, because you are going to learn about jobs in a sphere of tourism, leisure, and hospitality. It's very interesting for you because it's your future, my dear students. So, objectives of the lesson: to develop language, communicative and discursive competences, critical thinking and creativity, to enlarge vocabulary related to the topic, jobs, to improve speaking and writing skills. My dear students, here I have given you the list of the plan of the lesson. To introduce the jobs in the sphere of tourism, to explain why such jobs are important, to define key skills needed for success in this industry, to introduce some traditional jobs in tourism, to explain about some modern jobs in tourism. Students, this part of the lesson is going to be very interesting for you because it's about the modern professions which are appearing in the sphere of tourism, hospitality, and leisure. My dear students, pay attention. So, introduction to the jobs in tourism. Tourism, hospitality, and leisure are some of the largest and most exciting industries in the world. They involve everything related to travel, accommodation, entertainment, and customer service. From 5-star hotels to adventure tourism, from luxury cruises to theme parks, this industry provides amazing experiences for people worldwide. Why is this industry important? Fast-growing industry. Why? Because all countries all over the world are hoping to earn money in this industry. It's one of the easy ways of earning money. They have to just present their touristic destinations and in a good way, in a better way, and that they will get lots of money into the economy. Global impact. Yeah, it helps local economies, as we have said just now, creates jobs and connects cultures. Yeah, in this sphere, just opening a new touristic destination will impact into the economy of the region in a huge, in a huge way. Yeah, they will create the new jobs. Yeah. Some of the jobs, in some cases, in some spheres, in order to offer their services for the tourists, people will open for themselves some new jobs. Yeah, they can be the individual, entrepreneurs. Yeah, they will work as a taxi drivers or I don't know, other lots of services they will offer to the tourists. Yeah. In some cases, some people may open their own travel agencies. Yeah, some maybe offer their service as a tour guide. Yeah, when you are opening, when government is opening a new touristic destination. So diverse career paths. In fact, it is one of the spheres in the in our life where people can get hired without a diploma. So, yeah. In other spheres, like in the education, you have to have diploma in order to work. But in the case of the tourism, taxi drivers, some tour guides, yeah, they don't need to have special diplomas. They may just need to have some kind of certificates or license. As in the case of the taxi driver, they have only to have just their driver's license. Yeah. Then exciting and dynamic work. It's one of the jobs in this sphere are one of the very interesting ones. Why? Because in a sphere of education, for example, me myself, we work with a particular people for a long period of time. Yeah, in a trimester, for 10 weeks, for 15 weeks. Yeah, for an academic year, we work with particular students. But in the case of the people who has their work in the sphere of tourism, hospitality, and leisure, every day may be very interesting. Every day they will they may meet new tourists from different countries with different backgrounds, with different cultures, with different tastes, with different how can I say, characters. Yeah. So why are these jobs are important? Yeah. Some of these things which I'm going to discuss now, we have already said about some of them in our previous slide. Yeah. So boosting the economy. This sphere is boosting economies of countries like Turkey, like United Arab Emirates. You may say, why? You know why? Because, for example, 20 years ago, United Arab Emirates, their main source of income was selling oil. But nowadays, thanks to the big cities like Riyadh and Dubai, thanks for these two cities, these two touristic destinations, people all over the world come and spend all their money which they collected for the travel reason. Here in Dubai, in area, they buy souvenirs, they pay for the services which they needed there in Dubai and Riyadh. And the same in Antalya, in Turkey, in Istanbul. Yeah, we can say that the main income of the economy is nowadays is touristic sphere. Yeah, tourism. Yeah. So providing job opportunities. As I have said just few minutes ago, this industry, this sphere provide a lot of jobs, even to people without diplomas. They may just need some kind of licenses, as in the case of taxi drivers. Why taxi drivers? Because, you know, when tourist is coming into your country, into your touristic destination, which service they will need? You're right, taxi drivers. They will need to go to get to their hotels, which they booked before. Yeah? And the man who is going to, how can I say, to pick up them to their hotel, to their accommodation, are taxi drivers. Yeah. Then also waiters, waitresses, yeah, they don't need to have a diploma. Yeah, they have just to have some kind of certificates, some kind of licenses. Yeah, as in the case of the taxi drivers, they need just the driver's license. Yeah. So promoting cultural exchange. Yeah, professionals in this industry help people explore new cultures and traditions. Yeah, why? You know, in cultural tourism, yeah, when a tourist come from, I don't know, from Europe, where the main religion of people there, Christianity, when they visiting, for example, Turkestan, it is the religious touristic destination, in fact, yeah, because it become just one of the main reasons of becoming touristic destinations of Turkestan, because of Hoca Ahmed Yesuvi, yeah, the spiritual leader of Turkic people, the leader of the one of the founder of the Sufi school in among Turkic people. Yeah, tourists are learning more information about Islam, how people live in this religion. Yeah. So next, the fourth one, enhancing customer experience. Tourism and hospitality professionals ensure that guests have a great experience. Hotels, resorts, and restaurants provide comfort, relaxation, and high quality service. Yeah. The fifth one, supporting sustainable tourism. tourism professionals play a key role in protecting the environment and local cultures. Many businesses promote eco-friendly tourism, responsible travel, and heritage conservation. So, my dear students, here I'm going to present you very interesting list of the skills which you have to acquire in order to become the professional worker in your sphere, in the sphere of tourism, hospitality, and leisure. The first one, communication and customer service. The second one, foreign language skills. The third one, cultural awareness. The fourth one, organization and time management. Fifth one, problem solving skills and adaptability and teamwork. Yeah. So I'm going to talk about each of these. Explain about each of them. Yeah. The first one, communication, customer service. You know, as human being, as the one who needs to work with the people in your sphere, you have to work with tourists, with a group of tourists. Yeah. You have to have communicative skills. Yeah. It means that you have to speak clearly and politely. You have to keep politeness strategy in your speech. You have to be active listener. You have to use positive body language. Yeah. Also, when you are writing before meeting your clients, your tourists, you have to write. You have to present your touristic destinations via your emails. Yeah. So the next one, foreign language skills. You know, in your profession, in your future profession, my dear students, you are the people who are working with tourists, and it means that the first language may not be your first language, your mother tongue. Yeah, they may not know Kazakh, but you need to work with them. What does it mean? You need to learn languages, and mostly all tourists all over the world, they mostly know English as the number one language in the list of the languages of the international communication. Yeah, and let's just go back to the go back to the list of the languages of international communication. Yeah. The first one, as you know, English. Yeah. The second one, as you know, French. The next one, as you know, Russian. The next one, as you know, Spanish, Chinese, and Arabic. These 6 languages, yeah, in these languages, people speak nowadays. Yeah, most of the people all over the world speak in these languages. They may speak in their mother tongue, in their first languages, but they also know one of these 6 languages. Yeah, it means that if you are a person who is going to work in this field, you have to learn one of these 6 languages, because without knowing a language, you cannot have an interpersonal communication with tourists. It means that you may not be able to work with your clients, which means that you will lose your money if you will not learn English or one of these 5 languages which I have just enlisted. And you have to acquire skills like listening, speaking, reading, and writing in a sufficient way, which will create you conditions to work with the clients who can speak in one of these 6 languages of international communication. So, next one, cultural awareness. Cultural awareness is very, one of the very important skills in your future profession. Why? Just example for you. Imagine that you are a chef and you have guests from India, and it would be very rude if you will offer them coarse meat to eat. They may just stand up and leave your place. It means that you will lose your clients. You will not just lose your clients in a age of internet. They will make videos, they will upload these videos into Instagram, into TikTok, and you will lose all clients, all potential clients from India, just because of you, of offering cow meat for a group of tourists from India. Because the cow is a sacred animal in the tradition, in the custom. Yeah, the same for if you are a chef in a Europe, in a country where Christianity is the major religion. If you have a group of tourists from Muslim countries, from countries where Islam is the major religion, you have to keep in mind that it's not good to offer them pork or something which was made from the pig's meat. Yeah, it is fail. It will be fail to you. So the next one, organization time management. It is, how can I say? It's the skill which is needed in all spheres, not only just tourism sphere, but in all spheres, because everything must be done in time. You have to have everything scheduled, and you have to done everything in time. Otherwise, you will out of the schedule, and you will lose your money, you will lose your work, you will lose your job. And problem solving skills. Yeah, problem solving skills is the ability to identify, analyze, and resolve issues efficiently. It involves thinking logically and creatively to find the best solutions. Key aspects here: identify problems quickly, thinking of possible solutions, making decisions under pressure, handling customer complaints professionally. Especially in a sphere of tourism, where mostly you need to offer your service, whether you are a restaurant or you are the owner of a hotel, you need to offer your service for the clients. And if some of the clients is not, how can I say, is not if he thinks, or if he or she thinks that the service which you're offering is not sufficient, or is not in a good, how can I say, as good as he or she expected, they will complain. Yeah, and you have to deal with such kind of complaints in time. Yeah, you have to offer your solutions quickly. Adaptability and teamwork. Because of the fact that you are working as a human being and with a group of people, with a group of tourists, or with the other your colleagues in your travel agencies, you have to be have the skill of teamworking. Yeah, you have to be able to work in a team. Yeah. So traditional jobs in tourism. I have given here list of traditional jobs in tourism. Yeah, tour guide, travel agent, hotel receptionist, flight attendant, chef. Yeah, you can see here other traditional jobs in tourism. There are 15 of them. And here modern jobs in tourism. Yeah, you can just read them. Okay, quotations about jobs. You can push pause button and get acquainted with this list of the quotations. Questions, you may push the pause button and answer to the questions. Next, task, please, if you need, push the pause button and read the task. Descriptive writing, and read the task of descriptive writing and do it. Then research project, please. Conclusion, it's the conclusion of our lesson. So it's the references. Yeah, you can get from this list of references more information about our today's lesson. So students, thank you for your attention. Goodbye.